Alright, what is good? It's your boy Shimmy, and today we're back with some more One Piece Egghead greatness. No long talks. Lock in. Now let's get into it. Boom, if you don't remember last episode, Luffy's doing a 1v2 against Saturn and Kizaru. He's holding them back, but Kizaru gets away and packs up Vegapunk. As soon as he got packed up though, a pre-recorded audio starts playing, and the first thing he said was, "I'ma tell the world the truth. Jeff Bezos got no money." Now, this recording is literally playing across every snail, and we even see Rebecca and the one-legged king listening in Dressrosa. I'm not gonna lie, they're both weak as hell. And we even seen Iceberg too. I haven't seen this guy in a minute, but the Vegapunks are on the recording talking about how the Mandem across the world are gonna be able to hear this, but they ended up using the Navy radio waves, and it won't be turned off no matter what, so the world will be listening. We cut to the island, and Sanji's like, "Are you or are you not dead? Why can't I hear you right now?" And then we just see Luffy, and he's still holding these guys down like they're scrubs. But this Saturn guy just looks vexed. He never thought he'd be hearing Vegapunk's voice again. He watched the man get packed up. Then we cut to Dory and Broggy, and they're just running towards the island. And they're like, "Straw Hat, where you at, twin? We ain't seen you in 2 years." Then these marine guns see them, and they're hiding in these trees. Then they go and surround them. Dory and Broggy are like, "Are these guys dumb? They really think they can fight us?" Like, bro's even scared to hold the blick right now. He knows he ain't cut out for this life, bro. Go be a farmer or something. Dory says, "This ain't David and Goliath. Y'all will get cooked." But the grunts don't listen. They shoot at them point blank, and the bullets explode. But these are giants. That does nothing to them, and they both hit the ground, destroying these fodder. I'm telling you, they're working way too hard for a job that's probably paying them minimum wage. Honestly, probably less than that. Now, Vegapunk tells the world they've got 10 minutes to prepare to hear this broadcast. Apparently, he's got more of Young Thug's jail calls to release.
Man, Malcolm X glasses was not prescription.
Now Luffy's like, "Oh, Vegapunk is blessed. We're good then. All that means is I have to pack up you two bitches. Get ready." We cut to Mary Joa, and these celestial dragons are like, "What the hell is going on here?" And then we go see the 5 elders, and they're like, "Hey Saturn, what's going on with Vegapunk right now? We thought you went there to deal with that." "Shit, I don't even know. That should be dead. I watched him get shot with my eyes. How is he doing this?" But they figure out he made the message play for when he died. See, these dumbasses should have captured him instead of killing him. They know the broadcast gotta be coming from inside the dome, so they need to go figure out where it is and stop it. But the problem is, they don't know what Vegapunk will tell the world. He could really expose that they haven't got hoes in over 60 years. If someone exposed that about me, I'd just end myself. We cut back to Dressrosa, and all the Mandem pull up to the square, bust out a TV, just to see what Vegapunk has to say. And we even see these Tontata pulling up too. Listen, I don't know if y'all have seen the theory that Usopp is quarter Tontata and quarter giant. That's why he's regular sized, but he's got the long nose. Listen, I see it though, cause God Usopp's about to get his giant powers just now. We even cut to Windmill Village, and even these guys are listening to the news. Everybody around the globe is listening to it now. Then obviously we cut to the one and only Morgan, aka Gunna Wanna, and he's with Vivi too. But bro's already figured out this is a pre-recorded video. I'm not gonna lie, he's really just a fed, but he doesn't have any ties to the government, so he's a fed for everybody. Nobody is safe. Then we see the Revolutionary Army, and Sabo says to Dragon, "Yo, is Vegapunk really gonna tell the world everything?" And the man who waits is just standing there, and he says nothing. Like, "Okay bro, go save your homie or do something." Now back on Egghead Island, Bonney, Kuma, and Frankie are being carried by this giant, and they finally get to the coast and see the ship. So now all they have to do is wait for the rest of the Mandem to show up. They'll successfully have escaped the world government. Then we go back to Mary Joa, and these guys are watching the screen, and they're pissed. This is how my homeboy looked at me after I threw him, because the hoes asked me who's stronger on the 2-man. Now back to the fight. Luffy's like, "I hit you with all these punches and they did nothing. What are you?" Then this Kizaru guy tries using that Superman beam from his eyes to hit the sun god, but Luffy's seen this and he dodges. Luffy says, "Aight, since this is how y'all wanna play, I got something for y'all." And he pulls his hands all the way back, brings them forward and makes them clap together, and then they just get clapped in. Pause. After that, they're just flying in the wind. Then the man starts spinning them on his finger like they're frisbees. I can't lie, the disrespect is crazy. Saturn's gotta go get his get back. Luffy's like, "Okay, since you just regenerate, then how about I send you flying to the end of the world? Go regenerate over there." and the man throws both of them away Team Rocket style. And he just starts laughing again. We cut to this marine grunt and he pulls out his binoculars. He's like, hold on, I think something's coming towards us. You sure you're not just seeing shit right now? Nah, I'm pretty sure there's someone right there. And then Kizaru comes crashing into the ship, destroying it. Yeah, GG's, them are dead. Then we cut to Saturn. He's about to hit a ship too, but this is too much disrespect for him, someone of his age. He locks in and comes right back spinning at Luffy. Luffy's still laughing and he opens his eyes and he almost gets clawed in the face, but he dodges. He's like, how the hell are you even here right now? And he just starts running, but the Saturn guy is just chasing him. Nah, because why won't he actually get hurt? Then we just cut to Kizaru laid out on the ground. Bro is tired. He's not even responding no more. He's got PTSD for slamming his homie. Like, good bitch. I hope you live with that shit. Back to Luffy, he's still getting chased. And the Gorosei talk to Saturn. They say, listen Saturn, we ain't got enough time. We can't let Vegapunk speak and tell the man what's really going on in the world. So he gets pissed and starts stabbing at Luffy over and over. Luffy's just dodging, but then Saturn uses all his legs and finally hits Luffy to the ground. Luffy gets up and gives him a rude stare. Then Saturn says, alright fine, I'll begin the summoning, and a circle appears in the Gorosei's room? No way these guys are about to pull up too, that's just overkill. We ain't even got 5 Straw Hat members strong enough to fight you guys. All we really got is Luffy, Zoro, and God Usopp, that's it. Then on Egghead there's black lightning everywhere and one by one these summoning circles show up. Sanji's running and he's like, this is just like when Saturn showed up. Alright, little intermission. If you need a snack, go get a snack now. And if you're enjoying this, give me a like, give me a follow. Now let's get into it. Now on the island we just see black lightning hitting everywhere. People are screaming, but that means the Gorosei are really about to pull up. This old ass Vice Admiral looks and she's like, what am I even looking at? Like, yes ma'am, you may be old, but you are working for demons, okay? The Marine grunts are like, this is the same as when Saturn pulled up. Like, are y'all sure you're on the right side? Bonney's group sees this too and she's like, I'm worried about the others. Now we move to the giant crew and they're still packing up the Navy ships with the help of the pacifistas. We just see Dory and Broggy slowly walking towards where Luffy is. Vegapunk is just talking foolishness on the mics now. He's like, hear me out. A 10 out of 10 Asian clears a 10 out of 10 Latina, but a 7 out of 10 Latina clears a 7 out of 10 Asian. That's not ridiculous. But he says, how many minutes we got left? And we've got 7 minutes left. Now we go back to the Gorosei's room and those are gone. So we go back to Egghead and these are about to come through their barriers. We can see them. Sanji runs and says, I gotta get in touch with Nami. Like, we know guys like you, bro. Vegapunk says, hey, let's just wait 7 minutes. Ain't like those old ass bums can stop us anyway. We cut to Luffy and the Gorosei officially appear. Luffy's like, what am I even looking at right now? Am I in the right show? There's 5 Bumbleclot monsters now? And we finally see them in their monster form. We got Saturn, Mars, Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter. Damn, hold on. So Luffy's the sun god, Emu might be the moon, so who is Earth? Chopper? Chopper upscale? So we see them all together and I can't lie, they're ugly as hell. Mercury or Jupiter gotta be the worst. Like, why would you willingly get this done to you? But this is the highest authority in the world government and they're teaming up on Luffy. They go straight for Luffy and he's just dodging, trying not to get stepped on. Bro almost gets ate too. He steps back and then just stares them down. Then he makes smoke and gets bigger so he can really romp with them. Then Saturn hits him with his haki over and over till he gets small. I guess haki does transcend all. Now, this seahorse thing neighs and uses its vision and sees a pacifista about to pack up a Navy ship. And he turns into his hybrid form and runs in with the quickness and cuts it. And the pacifista just falls down. What type of power does this guy have? The grunts are like, wait, how did he die? What's going on? Then Venus goes in again and cuts the other one. Bro basically has some partial freezing power. What even are these guys? I'm actually confused. Okay, side note guys, I just did some research. They're all yokai. I don't really know what to do with that information though. Someone tell me what to do with that information. Now Sanji sees this bird flying in the sky and he calls Nami and Robin. He says, I don't know what's going on right now, but there's a bunch of ugly ass monsters around on the island. And y'all gotta move from where you are before they get you. The bird looks at the dome from the sky, and we learn the pacifistas' numbers have already been halved by these guys. Like, we really can't have shit. The one time we get some help, it already gets cooked. Like, this Venus guy is actually just packing up the pacifistas one by one. We cut to Luffy, and St Saturn is still trying to stab him. He's just dodging everything easy, but this ugly sandworm is watching him, plotting on him. Then it just goes underground? Luffy's like, what the hell, how can it even do that? But for real though, how did it even do that? Is the ground not rubber? Does Haki transcend all? Word to Kaido? Back to the horse, he's still taking out pacifistas. To be honest, if we're following nepotism piece, this guy's probably Zoro's ancestors. Then the bird just flies and it screams and it goes straight into the dome and we see a boom. We cut to Luffy and St Saturn is still trying to stab him, but he's just dodging everything easy. Now we go inside the dome and Usopp's on the phone with Sanji. He says, listen Sanji, we'd love to leave, but Zoro's been fighting that cat for damn near 10 episodes and he ain't back yet. But Brook and Lilith are here and they brought the ship with them. Jinbei hears this and he's like, aight, let me go wrap that fight up. He's taken too long for him to be the number 2 in the Straw Hats, which is facts. Now we go to the fight. Boom, they both go at it, going hit for hit. They clash, but they feel something. They go at it again and Lucci hits his sword out of his hand? What is bro doing? And he says to Zoro, you feel that Haki, don't you? You should go and look, I promise I won't pack you up. They speed blitz, go in. And he's launching hella attacks at Zoro, but Zoro's not stopping, he still got that dog in him. Jinbei finally sees them, he's like, yeah, they're still up here fighting. Sanji gets pissed and he's like, that stupid ass. No way y'all think this guy's stronger than me. How is he out here struggling with people from pre-time skip? And he calls him the L word, a liability. And Zoro took that personally. He locks in. Lucci powers up, walks him down and uses hand pistol. But Zoro's dodging everything like he got ultra instinct. He jumps onto a block and says 3 sword style. His sword comes back to him like it's Thor's hammer. Now Lucci already knows his time is up. He goes in, uses 3 sword style, Huhuva, and goes right through Lucci. And he officially packs up Rob Lucci. Thank God. Let's not bring these pre-time skip bastards back into the new world. Let them stay back there. Kinda interesting though, his smoke clouds are black. Luffy and Yamato's are white. Do y'all think it's because it's like a good versus evil type of thing? Or does the black smoke mean it's a failed zone awakening? Let me know in the comments. Now we go back to Luffy and he's looking at the ground and he's like, what the, something's coming out of here. And the worm comes out and opens his mouth and then it just eats Luffy. No way bro is an eater. Luffy reaches out and luckily he gets out. He says, hey, you a weird ass, I'm not into that shit. But this Saturn guy grabs Luffy, swings him around and gets him hit by the board? Damn. Then he gets thrown into the worm's mouth and the mouth closes. But then 2 people see this and they're like, we can't let our goat get eaten. So they run in with the quickness. Saturn and Mercury see this and they try to stop them. Saturn sends his arms at Dory, but he hits them away and grabs one. Bragi blocks the board, grabs his tusk, and they both hit them into each other. Yeah, these are my goats. The worst part is that was fire too. They keep running and the worm already knows what time it is for him. And they use Sun Saw and cut bro's head off. That's what your ugly ass gets for trying to romp with the sun god. Weak ass devil fruit too. Imagine you're playing devil fruit roulette and this is what you get? And this Luffy guy is just laughing. He's like, Wagwan Giants, what's good? And they say, what's good, twin? We ain't seen you in a minute. We have to show up and show everyone Wagwan. Alright, that is all for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Not gonna lie, one of my favorites so far of Egghead. The Zoro vs Lucci fight was actually good. Happy Zoro finally got the dub. And the Gorosei pulling up, we needed that. Really not sure how we're gonna fight them, but hey, all I know is Oda's been cooking. Hopefully we have one more video coming out tomorrow. I'm actually working on that right now as we speak. So hopefully we have one more video coming out tomorrow. And yeah, let me know what else you want me to do down below. Seen a lot of stuff, adding to the list. And yeah, we'll probably get on that soon, hopefully. Second channel, hey, what's the second channel, am I right? No, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Try to work on a couple videos for that. Get that out by like middle October latest. I want to have something middle October latest. But yeah, the grind doesn't stop. We're gonna keep going, keep showing. We're never slowing. And we are gonna do that romance anime too. I just haven't started watching it yet. It's probably gonna be Bunny Girl Senpai. The name's kind of crazy, but listen, I trust you guys. People were telling me Bunny Girl Senpai, so fuck it, we'll do a Bunny Girl Senpai. So yeah, appreciate all the love, all the support. We're over 70K now, and yeah, 100K by the end of the year, and yeah, 100K by the end of the year. So I'm gonna catch y'all boys and girls in the next video. Peace.